Thing here about PopCap is that we have the studio here. So all the engineers are here and they actually create games here, which is kind of cool because usually when this is I don't know if you saw that we did the flock tag, the Red Bull flock tag in May. Do you know that Red Bull competition where just crazy people get together and they just kind of build whatever they're supposed to fly that never really flies. So
how'd you do?
we did that. It's actually at the reception. I'll show you. There was our zombie flyer, so we came up that way, and then we painted. Actually started that way. That was the base of it, and then we built this, and this is how we basically turned up on the day. We didn't win, but we did have a good crack.
Yeah.
We really had a good crack, and Kevin, who's the pilot, I'll show you later on the thing. You can see there's a mark of his chin on the head because as soon as he hit his face on the thingy when he reached the water. Also, I'm gonna stay from
Okay. Yeah.
so it's really cool. So that's business development here, and then that's the studio that's really empty today. So unlucky, they're all in training somewhere like production training. So this is very empty, and we only have like a few guys here and there. But that's basically the name of the studio. Some people usually think, we had someone from Limburg. Jen is coming here, and it's like, all right, so where's the studio? I was like, this is the studio. Like, but I mean, like the studio, and you know how they think like it's like in music, so you're gonna listen to beat bubble, and I don't know how they think this is it. And actually, a studio is basically just engineers writing codes and artists drawing characters and the rest of it. So I think some people tend to get a bit disappointed or something, but that's still a cool studio, believe me.
Yeah.
It's a good crack here. And, hey guys.
Hi. Hey, Ray. Having a good day?
Yeah, no, good. No, have fun. It's good. So that's Kathy's office. You can see this is the PR office because we have all the zombie head and all the things that we use for PR. Which do you want to come in?
No,
and,
you're done.
It's fine. Whatever you want to do. I'm not going to show this because this is all the confidential stuff. We still see kind of how do you say at the age of technology, but still good old posse. That's how we work here. So, and this is our fun room.
Nice TV.
Where people spend most of their time, I have to say. So we got 3 different TVs. We got the new Xbox. Basically any console we have it here, obviously. Any kind of game we have it here because people are passionate. They are video game, like they are gamers.
Right.
They actually spend hours playing Street Fighter, for example. And I was talking to one of the guys who's the release manager, Karen, and I was telling him today, we should have a video game competition. We haven't had one, like a tournament. And he said, no, Mary, nobody wants to do it anymore. I'm like, why? Because I beat them all the time. This is true. Every lunch break, the guy that is here, it's really fun. And so we have sometimes the lads would come in the morning and they would just sit and have a little bit of a game before we go to work, because it's all about do you want to be in a creative kind of set of
creativity.
mind. Yeah, exactly. We have our little vending machine. Please help yourself. Just drop any number, anything would drop. I put on £5 since I got here, so please help yourself. Everything here is just
Coke. Thank you.
feel free to film whatever you want, if you want to film some whatever. I think the vending machine is the cooler thing, and then usual kitchen we get all that. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have said that. It kind of gets shaked a little bit when you actually drop it. Hold on.
Making a mess. Well done. Favorite things? Coffee.
Show you the stairs as well.
I have
I'll be honest, you've seen the coolest part.
having any crashes here.
And sometimes we have, like we have, kind of movie nights, some people just stay here and just watch, we just, everybody, PopCap, full back popcorn and all the rest of it. And Fridays, we don't necessarily know what's going on with localization or whatever. And so he tells us what's going on, and then basically you have beers in the fridge and food and it's kind of cool. So we just moved here. I think it's been like 2 weeks. So we have localization here. So because we want to have basically the games in French, and German, Spanish, and Italian, and so we'll have the lads here do that, and we have the designer for marketing purposes that will be here. And so it's brand new. So it's really white. So. Hi guys, I'm just showing the lads of the video.
Hello.
Guys, you go.
Is there anything confidential on that board?
Yeah, but it's lit.
Perfect.
Alright, so we have the bean bags here and it's just kind of saying, kind of cool, laid back. If you look at, I know because I don't come from a gaming and I don't have a gaming background. I'm a PR model. Feel free. When you look at people's desk, they kind of have this video game characters and everybody's trying to make it
because they'll sit underneath one another.
kind of
So I think
home
that's
and
the next step to look at is how that works. So what I would say is, can you, is that easy to do?
Cool office, isn't it? Joker.
Oh, I never seen guys that you had the zombie yeti.
Yeah, we have the Yeti one here.
Oh my god, you're so much cooler than we are.
Are we the bumpers and horse as well?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the horse.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Just to let you know that stays up here.
Well, if it goes, you know to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pleasant Horse is, I'll show you on my iPod, I have my iPod. It's a video game that's been created by the lads in PopCap Seattle, but it's not a PopCap game per se. So you guys know PopCap games, they're very cool, addictive, fun, and not addictive, sorry, they're cool, fun, compelling, but they're very kind of family friendly. But then we have a bunch of guys in Seattle, and PopCap created an experimental label that basically say, you guys just go, have fun basically. Create the games that you would like to play as well. So they came up with this game called Pleasant Horse, and it's this black horse. And the aim of the game is to actually kill nice horse and birds. And what happens if you lose, right? You actually fell off the clouds and end up and get completely smashed, and then you can see. This is your friend from court, just like you. I'm kidding.
How's it going?
Just having a look here, just the studio. There we go, and this trying.
Hello.
Go on.
Oh, and I discovered that people here are quite lazy. So they use this. I didn't know. I was kind of looking at you, kind of like, not you, because you're a cool surfer and all the rest of it. But they actually go from point A to point B using the scooters. There's actually in the first day, yeah, well, takes a real man to have something pink, doesn't it? So they use that to go from here to, let's say, the other side, just because.
Because they can.
Because they can, exactly. And I think that's a good reason why.
cool setup.
It is a cool.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Especially when you know, coming here every day, you kind
Yeah.
of feel like, oh, I know it's fun. But you know what? At some point, I think you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
And I realised that when I think I was here for about 3 months, and it was a Friday, and the fridge was not full because we didn't have milk and juice. Usually the fridge is full. And then we got an email Sunday, finally filled back.
There you go. Thanks
Which
for
we
being here.
apologise for the fridge not being full. Don't worry, you know, we go into the shop and get that fixed. And you know how you kind of look and think, oh my God, are people actually complaining because they don't get the free food that they used to? And I think this is what happened, like, so that's why, you know, with the new office there, it's kind of a new, you know, you kind of feel, you know, oh, a new office, and it's kind of cool and the rest of it. But let me put together for you a little kind of, have a look around. I'll be right back.
All right, okay. Thanks.